man on the right is a man undone. And he'd give you his soul if you asked him for some. A child in his way, for he needs to believe that love is a song for each man to sing. The man on the left is a prize unwon. A candle unlit and a song unsung. Believing that love is a dreamer's dream. The man on the left, the me in between. Lady Magdelene, I can hear your distant trumpet calling from the morning mountain, singing to the passing river, take me home. Show me peaceful days before my youth has gone. The man in between waits between the two. Not hearing the lie and not seeing the true. Unknowing what is and denying what seems. And there he will sleep, the man in between. Lady Magdelene, I can hear your distant trumpet calling from the morning mountain, singing to the passing river, take me home. Show me peaceful days before my youth has gone. Lady Magdelene, make the sound of silent thunder calling from the lips of Abraham. Make a sound that we may wonder where we are. Take us to your soul, for we have wandered far. man on the right was a man undone. The man on the left like a prize unwon. And God only knows what their time will bring. Or what will become of the man in between.
Yonder mountain is so high, I can't make it all on my own, no. Rolling river, why so wide, to sweep me up and to bear me on. Up against the sky so bright that I can't even close my eyes. I know I will follow. Follow love. Yes, yes, I will follow. Follow love. I will follow. Follow love. Follow love. Growing slowly like a tree. Someday soon, darling, I love you, I love you. Soft and gentle, full summer moon, set my soul free. Thank you, baby. Drifting like a cloud in the sky, I can see myself from high above. I know I must follow. Follow love. Somehow I will. Follow love. I must follow. Follow love. Follow love. Oh, half the future and half the past, they're waiting inside your eyes. Yes, and after all of this, to last and last, till at last it's your time to rise. Rise, true believer that I am blind. Lead me on, blessed receiver of your love. On my own time, and I've been holding on. Leave the word unspoken. moving down the highways of my life, making sure I stay to the right, moving down the highways of my life, so I can't be concerned with the other side of the road. Reading all the signs along the way, knowing where I am by what they say. My destination's closer day by day, so I can't be concerned with the other side of the road. she said. She spoke of strangers that don't sleep to bed. Kept on trying, buying time, not waiting on fate. I somehow got the feeling that I opened my eyes too late. So where you came from, call out your name, but there's no answer. We live on your doorstep, made you my wife, I don't need that. On my face while I live, last I cried. Hey, Speed City, dead and pretty, yeah, waving me goodbye. And there's so many people, my family and friends, trying so hard to make me smile. Till this heartache man, I saw where you came from, call out your name, but there's no answer. We live on your doorstep, made you my wife, I don't need that, yeah. Frozen tears could never be a surprise. Well, you can't erase a dream, you can only wake me up. Well, my mind is turning slower, never to accept defeat. Well, it don't matter, it don't matter. Still got a house, I got a heat. So where you came from, call out your name, but there's We live on your doorstep. Made you my wife. I don't be there.
got nothing on my mind, nothing to remember, nothing to forget, and I've got nothing to regret. But I'm all tied up on the inside, and no one knows quite what I've got. And I know that on the outside, what I used to be, I'm not anymore. You know, I've heard about people like me, but I never made the connection. They walk one road to set them free and find they've gone the wrong direction. But there's no need for turning back, 'cause all roads lead to where I stand. And I believe I'll walk them all, no matter what I may have planned. Can you remember who I was? Can you still feel it? Can you find my pain? Can you heal it? Then lay your hands upon me now and cast this darkness from my soul. You alone can light my way. You alone can make me whole once again. We've walked both sides of every street, through all kinds of windy weather, but that was never our defeat. As long as we could walk together, so there's no need for turning back, 'cause all roads lead to where we stand. And I believe we'll walk them all, no matter what we may have planned.
I don't want to ride the milk train anymore. I'll go to bed at 9 and waken with the dawn, and lunch at noon, dinner prompt at 5. The comfort of a few old friends long past the prime. Pass the tea and sympathy for the good old days long gone. We'll drink a toast to those who most believe in what they've won. It's a long, long time till morning lays wasted on the dawn. I'll not write another line, for my true love is gone. When the guests have done, I'll tidy up the rooms. I'll turn the covers down and gazing at the moon, I'll pray to go quite mad and living long ago, when you and I were one so very long ago. Pass the tea and sympathy for the good old days long gone. Let's drink a toast to those who most believe in what they've won. It's a long, long time till morning lays wasted on the dawn. I'll not write another line, for my true love is gone. When I have no dreams to give you anymore, I'll light a blazing fire and wait within the door and throw my life away. I wonder why they all will say, now I lay me down to sleep forever and a day. Pass the tea and sympathy, for the good old days are dead. Let's drink a toast to those who best survived the life they've led. It's a long, long time till morning, so build your fires high. Now I lay me down to sleep forever by your side.
Yes, I will. Indeed, I will. If I may, if I might, if I can. Once upon a passing night dream, he beheld a mystic image, bathed in blue reflection. They stood and made his song, closed his eyes to feel the thunder echo like a wave around him. Love was in this strange house, and he knew he did belong. Yes, he did belong. Yes, I will. Indeed, I will. If I can. Cold it was within the marrow, waiting like the wounded sparrow, helpless and forgotten, while the radio played on. Sing your song, you fool, you dreamer. Cross the space that lies between us. Cast the stones of fortune, for the journey has begun. Yes, it has begun. So you do, so you want to be giving. Say it out loud if you need to be holy. So you do, so you want to be loving. Say it out now if you need to be holier still. So it seems, or so it may be, I can't know for sure, but lately seems I'm on a journey to a place I've never been. And baby, if I had the answers, I would lay them all before you. Plainly it's a circle, one that ends and then begins and begins again. Yes, I will. Indeed, I will. If I can.
and I will then say to thee, you are my friend. Carry me like you are my brother. Love me like a mother. Will you be there? You scold me, when lost will you find me? But they told me a man should be faithful and walk when not able and fight till the end, but I'm only human. I'll never let you part.